You are now tuned in to the award-winning Comic Section Podcast Network.
In a world where comic books have taken over the mainstream, where the geeks inherited the earth, where the nerds have taken over the turf.
Nerds!
From the TV screens and movie scenes. From collecting your favorite pop toys.
They're figurines!
Where cosplay is your freedom of expression. Where cartoons and animes are your absolute obsession. If you're looking for a podcast that shares that connection, you can find this and more in the Comic Section.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new issue of the Comic Section Podcast, issue number 302. I'm your host, Jason, alongside my very talented co-host.
Yo, my favorite James Bond movie, it's Live or Let Die, Joel. It's Rigel. Yeah. Back at it again.
Back at it. And we have joining us.
Yo, it's Shawn. Nothing special, just Shawn.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no. Whoa,
wait a minute. Wait.
Okay, I got one.
Come on now.
All right. Natalie Portman's underrated movie is Black Swan. It's your daddy, Shawn.
All right. There we go.
And it's just busted through the wall like, who let these white boys rhyme?
Hey, yo. That's it. And left.
That was good.
That was really good. Ooh. I was so good. I didn't expect that. Hold on, man. That was amazing. Because I figured you would, because, with Roger being here, and you tried it before.
I tried it twice. One of them I kind of fumbled on when I did Thrawn, but...
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool.
You get used to it. The more you do it, it'll be natural. You have a flow to it.
Yeah. So I'm joined by the Caucasians right here. You know what I'm saying? And Ant's not with me this week.
Our favorite Gorillaz album. It's Cracker Island, baby.
Yeah, man, that is something else, man. Oh, boy, just wait till Ant come back. Just wait. Oh, man, but how's y'all week? Obviously, Halloween has just passed it, so
right.
Happy, Halloween to everyone out there. Hopefully y'all had a great time trick-or-treating, celebrating. But what about y'all? How was y'all Halloween 2024?
For me, it was pretty good all around. I always love Halloween. I always love this season. It was kind of weird, like, leading up to Halloween, because, like, Alicia and I were just both, like, oddly kind of just, like, down on the holiday. Like, we didn't even really do much for, like, trick-or-treaters this year. But I do have a funny story, because at my work, like, a lot of the people that I manage were like, can we dress up for Halloween? Is that okay? And I'm like, I'm not the one who's going to fucking tell you no. I got approved, and I was like, yeah, no, as long as it's like work appropriate, like, yeah, you guys can dress up for Halloween if you want. So so I dressed up as the Mad Hatter.
That's
right.
That was fire.
And a couple of my other coworkers, they had like some nice outfit. One of them dressed up as Velma, so that was awesome.
All right.
So the funny thing is that at one point, like, we have a meeting that we're all there talking about different problems we need to work on. And again, I'm just sort of there as the only one dressed up for Halloween. Everyone else is just in their normal work attire. And I'm the one dressed up in the Mad Hatter costume. And yeah, I'm just like there. And then, but like everyone else, like they think it's great. They think it's a good time. The boss is there, like the owner. She's like, oh yeah, no, I love this. And then she's like, yeah, no, one of the like the big head honcho, like owners of the property is in here. And she's just wandering around. And I'm like, don't you fucking dare tell me. And then she just happened to come into the meeting too, and I'm like, hi, yeah, here I am. I'm the fun one in the group, in case you couldn't tell.
That's right.
So, yeah, it was like that moment in the office where like Jim's just wearing the tuxedo to goof on Dwight, and then like the new like big wig in the office comes in, and he's just sort of like, dude, you couldn't have fucking told me that like we're going to have like an owner here today? Like, what the huh? What? Yeah. So
yeah, man.
So, yeah, that was my Halloween.
That's what's up. You know what though, man? That's kind of cool, because it's kind of like, you show character. So I'm sure the owner was like, you know what? that guy.
Yeah, Mad Hatter over there.
That guy right there.
That
He's got moxie. He
Yeah,
dresses
he does.
up.
Yeah. I like him. So, get one time to make a first impression. That was
Right,
a hell of a first impression. So,
Exactly.
yeah, that's what's up, man. Props to that. What about you, Shawn?
So for the past 3 years, we've done trunk or treat at the high school for the band kids because they had practice on Halloween.
Yeah.
So to make it fair for them, since they don't get the trick or treat, we do trunk or treat, and that's what we did last night. We did trunk or treat. It was great. All the kids, they dress up. They have sections, and they each dress up according to their section group or whatever.
Yeah.
Jaden's group was medieval times. So he was a knight, and then the underclassmen, they were like squires and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then the section of the team leads were kings and queens.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, man, that's
But
what's up.
yeah, it was nice. We had a good time. So
Hell yeah, man. Well, me, I slept, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This week has been, man, it's been a tiring week, but it was cool though. I had the candy out, so I was prepared. It was candy, and for the kids to kind of go through and do what they do. Had a few visitors come through because last year trick or treating was kind of like because we didn't really have too many people come through the neighborhood. But it started to pick up a little bit. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It was lights out by like 9. Like 9:30.
shit.
I wanted to
wish
watch
it was like that for us.
Man, I wanted to watch some scary movies. I think I don't know what I started watching. I think I watched like some scary stuff on YouTube, and then all of a sudden it was just like lights out. It's November 1st.
Yep.
That's kind of what it was for me. But I do want to make up for it, on the weekend. And I want to try to really, get my horror on, But I'm
Your horror on?
yeah.
Huh?
There's some whores in this house.
There's some whores in this house. Burn the sage. There are whores in the house. Good Lord.
Hey, you never know, man. It might happen. I might get a little frisky this weekend.
Sir, we've traced the call. The whores are coming from inside the house.
Hey, what? That's a good time right there. Man, what you mean? What?
Megan the Stallion in the Starfire costume? What?
We run upstairs. Where they at? Where y'all at? I'll be mad as hell. Y'all ain't in here, man. What the? But
Clapping some cheeks.
you know what I'm saying? But nah, man. So hopefully y'all had a great Halloween. I'm with you though, man. I don't feel that Halloween spirit. Maybe it's just we're getting older and it's the holidays don't hit anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't feel it. You don't agree?
I blame the TV channels because so Chrissy and I we were talking. None of the original or some of the usual suspects for Halloween movies were on TV.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So Addams Family, Addams Family Values.
Right.
We couldn't even find those on TV.
Oh.
Hotel Transylvania.
Okay. So everything you got to buy like the stream type of thing.
Yeah.
So everything's just on stream. If you're all if you're just trying to watch it on
Hocus
cable
Pocus
TV.
threw up all over Freeform, and so did Beetlejuice. Those were the two main ones.
That was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder if I'm sure it's probably like IP and rights.
Probably.
And,
Like Chrissy
how
was
that
like,
go.
she was having a meltdown. I know it sounds sad to say, but she was having a meltdown because she works from home, and she was like, I couldn't find a single fucking Halloween movie to watch.
Oh wow, man, what is going on?
I don't know, but yeah. So I was like, well, here's a login for Amazon. You can stream something on
go crazy.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, that's what's up, man. Yeah, you're right though, man. I miss the Halloween specials.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
back in the day when things was on TV and it's like, oh, I'm gonna watch, like you got the Simpson Halloween special.
Yes.
You like every channel, sitcom or whatever had their Halloween version of it. So yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Netflix had what was it? We Have a Ghost with Anthony Mackie. We watched that.
Oh yeah. We
But
talked about that.
other than that, that was
That was kind of it.
Yeah.
Damn, man, what's going on? All right. Well, all right then. Well, hopefully y'all's were better than ours, I guess, man. But other than that, though, man, we got some topics to talk about. Hopefully to get y'all in that mood of what's coming in the months and the years to come, man. So without further ado, y'all ready to jump on into breaking news headlines?
Hell yeah.
Right. All right, guys, breaking news headlines. And speaking of scary movies, scary movie. Remember we talked about this like a few weeks ago?
Yeah, it was
Maybe a month ago or something like that.
I remember us chatting about this a while back.
Yeah, so we talked about Scary Movie doing a reboot, and we're like, oh god.
Right.
I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
We have enough reboots, but a scary movie in the last couple, I didn't even watch. I stopped watching after 2 for one big reason, and it's so ironic because that reason seems to be coming back to the franchise. I'm talking about the Wayans has officially signed back on to be on the upcoming scary movie reboot. Let's go.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
The only reason to watch it.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, man. Marlon Wayans posted on his social media page that he was having, I guess, things in the works, stuff that he couldn't talk about, and he finally was able to announce it. And yeah, man, the Wayans are back to helm the upcoming scary movie reboot, which I'm like, thank God, because the first 2 movies I love, but after they left, you saw that dip.
Yeah,
the quality was trash. The comedy was just and but I'm excited for this.
There's more.
Yeah. There's more. That's what I'm waiting on, man. I'm super excited, and it's been so long. It's been almost 20 years since they've done it, so it's like so many movies they can kind of just make fun of, man, and just I can't wait.
So many movies.
I'm willing to bet Marvel's going to be.
Oh yeah. And I'm just thinking like Conjuring universe.
Yep.
Quiet Place.
You have all the A24
A24 stuff.
Horror bullshit. Yeah.
That's what I want. I want
Cocaine Bear.
Oh my gosh. Cocaine Bear. They got to make references, man. There's so much that they can now, like now that they have it back, man. I'm just like, yes, please. I'm here for it. But as soon as I saw the news, I was super excited. But what about y'all?
As long as it's funny, that's all I care.
Yeah,
End of the fucking day, that's all I want, Chief. Is the comedy movie actually funny? Okay, I'm sold. I'm there. This seems like they got the originals. We're good. We're set.
Yeah. So. No, I'm with you. What about you, Shawn?
Yeah. Like you said, after 2, it just went. It was nowhere. Mm-hmm.
Remember Meet the Spartans?
Oh, I remember Meet the Spartans.
Yeah. Not another teen movie
I was cool with that. I thought it was okay. Not Another Teen Movie was with Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans.
And
that's right. Because it was all the rom-coms.
All the rom-coms,
that's
all
right.
the teen movies that they kind of just made fun of.
What was the other one with huge? Oh, Movie 41. Do you remember that one?
That was the worst. That to me,
really,
to this day, was like,
oh my god,
worst movie ever.
That is infamous for being one of the worst.
The bit with Hugh Jackman with the nutsack on his
throat. I will concede the nutsack on the throat.
The nutsack on the throat,
good.
And then the one where Chris Pratt, where he was on the date, and then she goes, "I want you to shit on me." And then he was like, I don't know about
that one. No.
I can't, man.
I remember that one, Chief.
49. I think 49. 43.
I think it was 43.
Something like that.
It's in the 40s.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's
where Hugh Jackman, he's eating, and then she picks up the ball and clips in the nuts. He's like,
yo, bro. It's insane.
I loved it.
You love it?
I love that one. That one, I know it has nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
You all for it?
Scary movie reboot.
Okay. That's your jam. All right. That's what's up. Okay.
He took the scarf off and his nuts shrink up. It got a little drafty in here.
Yo, this is your kind of thing, man. I couldn't rock with it, man. I hated that movie, man, so much. But you know what? I am looking forward to this one. And maybe this can be a resurgence because we know of the parody movie, right? Because we know Naked Gun is being rebooted.
That's right, yeah.
With Liam
Neeson.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson is going to be a Naked Gun. Yep.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be the new Frank Drebin.
No shit.
Yeah.
Naked Gun, man.
Naked Gun.
Damn.
I know. Naked Gun, man. They had some heat. They had some heat.
Surely you can't be serious.
Yeah, man.
I am serious, and don't you call me Shirley.
But yeah, man. So we'll have to wait and see because they just announced it. So obviously it's in the works, green light. So I'm here for it. I am here. And another thing that's currently in the works, though, no big surprise here, man. Game of Thrones. Looks like we're getting a movie.
I didn't know that until you sent it, and then him and I had a chat before the show.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need a fucking movie.
It doesn't. It really fucking does. What the fuck where's the movie about? What's the movie about, J-Rock? Tell us. Share with the class.
You know what?
The Mad King.
Oh well,
I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? They don't say.
Oh, the crowd! It's so fucking heavy. It's
freaking
too
mad.
tight. Oh, goodness, circulation off of my brain. Oh, I gotta fuck my sister and kill an entire village of orphans. Oh, I'm going nuts. And they used to do some musical number with Lady Gaga. Is that it? Is that the fucking movie? Because that's it. Yeah.
You might be right. I don't know. Look, all they're saying is multiple sources describe the project as very early stage, development, no filmmaker, no script as of yet, but it is happening. So, I mean, I'm not surprised though. I mean, it's not needed, obviously, but it's like Game of Thrones. It's just milking that cow, man. They got to keep milking it.
No,
they want. Hey, look, that's what they want to do, man. And actually, too, they originally wanted to do 3 movies. It's instead of the 2019 final season. Yeah. They original plan was after before the last season, they were wanting to do 3 movies, and then I guess your boy R. Martin was like, I'm still working on some stuff, so that ain't gonna happen. And then the last season came out, and then I guess it became hated. I don't know. Look, man, I'm not a throny, but
I am. But
you are.
We don't need a fucking movie.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
We don't need a movie.
I'll take your word for it.
What was it? 5 seasons of the first round.
Okay.
And then you just finished season 2 of the second round of the House of Targaryen. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all you need.
You good? Okay.
That's all you need.
I'm going about what you say. Yeah?
I'm good.
Isn't not to be that person, but isn't the first round of Game of Thrones technically 8 seasons? Or we do not talk about the other 3?
Oh, sure.
Anything after 5, we just sort of like
whatever the other one.
We just wait for him to actually finish that fucking book, and then we decide.
Then we do it.
No, fuck that. Put all these people in the writing and directing and all that. Put that into fucking Blade. Let's get that back on.
Oh yeah,
I'm so fucking salty.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, man. I guess with this though, I mean, I'm not surprised. We'll see what happens. I mean, is it going to go to theaters, or is it going to be one of the HBO like movie in the actual? I don't know. But
I'm not going to go to the theaters and see it.
I feel that. Yeah, I'm with you. Because the one series that I'm such a fan of, and I saw the movie, I went to the theaters to see it as well, was Entourage. And I love that show so much. And
Huge letdown.
Man, I saw that movie. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm too much of a fanboy for Entourage to like trash the movie. But I felt like it was lukewarm.
Yes,
it was definitely lukewarm.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, hey, there you go with that story. But one thing that is exciting, maybe we'll find out from the two of y'all. Spider-Noir news, man.
Oh yeah, that's
your boy
right.
the Cage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Time to get caged, man.
I saw that. The outfit looks fucking sick, bro.
There we go.
Looks fucking good.
All right.
I love it. I love the costume. I love the set design for it. It all looks good.
Okay. All right.
It all looks good. I'm for it. I'm here for it. I'm all set. As a guy who has cosplayed as Spider-Man Noir, hell yeah. I'm all for this.
Yeah.
Chief.
Yeah.
Looks good. Keep it up. Keep it up, Amazon. Put some of that fucking Lord of the Rings money into this. Hell yeah.
That's right.
Come on, Jeff Bezos. You're going to fucking steal my identity or fucking drive us into like feudalism. Like, come on, man. At least give us this. Come on.
At least that.
Give me them circuses, boy. Come on. Come on, Bezos. The Vox Populi wants them bread and circuses, baby.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Shawn, you talk now. You talk now. I've said my piece.
Right is done.
I don't know. We talked about this last time I was on.
Okay, yeah.
When I don't know, man.
Not sure.
He's more of a voice actor and not an actual on-screen actor.
How dare you? How dare you? You was talking smack about Nicolas Cage?
Come on, man.
Oof.
He was great in National Treasure.
All right.
Woof.
All right, hold on.
Of all the movies, I mean, you're not wrong, but
You're not wrong.
all the movies to pick.
He was mid in Ghost Rider. What's Con Air? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Might as well have been dog shit on the bottom of somebody's shoe.
What the? You going to disrespect Con Air?
Give me back my bunny.
Oh, man, what? That was Nick Cage, mullet Nick Cage, man.
No.
No?
No.
Damn.
I actually like John Malkovich in that movie.
Okay.
No,
I'm not mad at
Cyrus the Virus. He was great.
Yeah. Cyrus the Virus. That's so freaking 90s.
What's he did it. Nick Cage did a Christmas movie that we watched where he wished one thing and then he ended up going back to his girl that he dated before he became big and rich.
Okay.
And then he lived that life for a while. And then he had so many days to get it worked out. And then he woke up and he was back to where he was, and he tried to go back to his love.
So are you saying, because what I'm hearing, right?
He is a.
Are you saying he's like overrated? Do you feel like he's an overrated star? Is he one of those?
No, he's not. Definitely not overrated.
Okay.
He's he just doesn't. I don't know his facial expressions, the way he makes his face. That look that he does.
Okay, yeah, the squint. Yeah, and I see what you're doing. Yeah, I got it. The patented Cage stare.
Like his voice, yes, it's great. He has one of the most iconic voices ever.
Yeah, I'm going through his IMDb.
Deserves to be behind a mask. You're absolutely right putting him as Spider-Man Noir.
Hey, okay. You know what?
God.
You know what? I'll say if that is the reason why you are all for Nick Cage, then yeah, you should love this because like you aren't going to be looking at his face.
No.
But also, I also dare say, how dare you, sir? Nicolas Cage is one of the greatest actors of our generation.
The Cage, man.
You're telling me, okay, no, how would you react
Face
if you're
Off
on a
with
fucking
John Travolta?
Yes.
Don't disrespect Face Off. You
How
want to
would
disrespect
you
Face
react?
Off?
Hallelujah.
Oh my God.
Hallelujah. How would you react, sir, if you were on an island full of feminist cultists and you are in a dire straits where, like, your daughter is about to be sacrificed? You're in a fucking bear costume and you have but one option to run up there to that bitch and punch her in the face while wearing a bear costume. How would you respond to that any differently than Nick Cage did in that moment? How would you respond to being forced down onto your knees and being placed onto your head an entire fucking wicker basket filled with bees? How would you react in that situation? Would you be like, oh no, what a troubling situation for me, Shawn? Or would you be like, oh, not the bees! They're in my eyes! They're in my eyes! Because I bet you dollars and donuts that's what you would fucking do.
Was that the Wicker Man?
That was the Wicker Man.
That was the Wicker Man.
Didn't see
That was the Wicker Man. Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, man.
Get the fuck out of here!
I mean, come on, man. I'm going through it. Nah, we ain't gonna do that, man.
We're not gonna do
We ain't
that.
gonna disrespect. We ain't gonna. Nah, we can't. Not the Cage, man.
I don't think there was, other than National Treasure. I'm trying to think what else.
You need to watch some of those weird shit movies, okay? I'm talking about, okay, there's one movie that is actually really, really good. I feel like it would actually like rattle you a good bit. It's called Sympathy for the Devil. Have you heard of that one? It's a really fucking good one where it's basically like a guy is like running late to check upon his wife who's like in the middle of delivering like their second child, and there was like some complications with the first pregnancy, so he's like super nervous, super on edge. He's trying to find parking in like the hospital garage, and then his car gets jacked by Nicolas Cage, and he's just like, I want you to fucking drive, and you're going to fucking drive this car out of here, and you're going to drive where I tell you to fucking drive. And he's like, dude, no, I'm literally about, like, my wife's is in there. And it's like, yeah, I know. I don't fucking care. You're going to fucking drive or I'm going to shoot you. And it's just like him bossing him around the entire time, backseat of his car with a gun pointing at him. It's so fucking good. Legit so good.
Come on, man. Well, you know what? I'm hoping that the Spider-Man Noir is really, really good.
The movie I was talking about was called The Family Man.
The Family Man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, okay.
It was okay.
All right.
It had where is it at? Tia Leone. Don Cheadle was his guardian angel, if you will.
Okay, all right, okay.
Jake Milkovich, Jeremy Piven was in it. He played one of his neighbor and his buddy.
All right.
But yeah,
I might check it out. Look, man, I'm just saying, yo, like with this though, Spider-Man Noir, I feel like this is going to be good. I really do, because
It is.
I mean, and again, the Cage, you probably just gonna hear Cage. You know what I'm saying? You probably just gonna hear him. You might see him in a few scenes because obviously it's got that 1950s detective, like, all right. But I'm here for it, yo. And actually it's set in the 30s, even more so. So the copper joint. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I don't think they have a date so far, but I'm expecting it maybe late next year sometime.
Probably
Halloween.
They shooting now, so I would think hopefully, fingers crossed. But
Halloween,
you're betting?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Well, hey, I'm here for it. I'm super excited. And I want more of this, kind of aspects from the variations of the Spider-Verse. You know what I'm saying? I want to get little bits and pieces of more of these characters, man, because those characters were, to me, all were dope. I'm like, there's not one Spider person in one of those movies. I'm like, oh, I don't want to see more of that one. I want to see each and every one of them.
Yeah,
like, seriously. But yeah, we have
Spider Pig. Give me that.
Spider Ham. Yeah,
Spider Ham. We need that.
Who was the little girl in the robot? What was her? Was it Pan? It wasn't Pan, was it?
No, it's Penny. Penny
Yeah.
Parker. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. I want the anime of that. Look, I need it all, man. I need it all. All right. Well, we'll move on from that story to one story that question if you may need it or not. I already know where Roger's about to go on this. This might be another Roger rant. We might get a lot of Roger rants this episode. I got the feeling.
I am tired and delirious, so let's fucking go, Chief. Let's fucking go. Come on.
All right.
Bring it to me.
All right. Well, remember we talked about that Nintendo alarm clock?
Oh, yes.
Alarmo?
Me member, yeah.
Well, looks like Nintendo didn't just stop there at the alarm clock. Looks like Nintendo has launched a new music app for Nintendo Switch Online members only.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about this. So tell me more, Chief, while I check the App Store to see if I can download it.
Okay, well, this is called Nintendo Music. It offers a new way to listen to the Wii Shop Channel music for hours. And not just that, you can go back and listen to, the Super Mario Odyssey soundtrack, Splatoon 3, what else? Let me see. Animal Crossing, Kirby, Mario Kart 8, Pokemon, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Nintendogs, Metroid, Star Fox 64, Donkey Kong, Dr. Mario. So yeah, kind of like, just a little of what they have, but obviously it's Nintendo. They're like immersive library. You're just going to have more adding, little by little, I guess, like week by week, month by month or whatever. But it is interesting because when you see the actual logo and stuff, it looks very similar to YouTube Music. And that's what I have as far as my streaming, music go-to app. And, but yeah, I mean, I guess, people love Nintendo background music as well. You can't do it on YouTube and all that stuff because Nintendo will come for your ass quick. They're ready, knocking on your door like, hey, don't do that. And they got their own thing now. So, that's just a new thing. Nintendo's really trying to
get money.
Yeah, obviously it's all about that green paper, all about them green dollar bills. Oh, are you about to turn up some All right, look, man. All right, Nintendo blocks this. I'm just saying we might have to mute that out. But what you about to play?
We might have to mute it. Hold on. It's buffering. It's buffering.
All
but
right. Okay,
so because I do have a Nintendo Online, there we go.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Shawn, do you recognize this one? Did you not play
Zelda? I played Zelda.
Okay.
Ooh.
Did you play the good one?
Oh, yeah. I had to blow into the cartridge.
Liar! They're all good. They're all good Zeldas. There's not bad. No, there's several bad ones. I'll take that back. I played through all of them. But yeah, okay. No, so I have this now.
All right. Well,
yeah. I have a Nintendo Online. I have the basic online package, and yeah,
you like it?
No, this literally is just like all of the Nintendo music that I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love this shit anyway. Fuck yeah, it's got the soundtrack to Super Mario Galaxy. Yes, please.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yes, please.
I didn't know where this was gonna go. So this is a complete 360 of what I thought it was gonna be.
No, this is fucking dope.
This is all I need.
The Wii channel, yeah.
Hey. Yeah, no. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. So,
we
but
got the Donkey Kong Country. Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, I just made your night there.
You did. You really did.
He's gonna listen to that all way.
I was fucking ready to be mad as shit. Now I'm like, nah, man. You just buttered my biscuit.
I just did. Oh, man.
Shit.
Call me Better Crocker, man. All well, I guess that's good news for all of the Nintendo fans out there. If you have Switch, if you're a member, there you have it, man. You can rock out with some, jam out some that Nintendo flavor, in your ride. You know what I'm saying? Be funny too. Yeah. Pull up right next to you and you be just jamming like that. Oh,
I do this all the time already. I don't have to go to YouTube and deal with fucking ads anymore.
I just Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. They got if they have fucking Wind Waker, it's game over for me, man.
Well, they're gonna keep adding. So I mean, I don't know the full listing, but I'm sure they're gonna add every other day. I'm sure, but. Yeah, all right. Well, that's good news for all the.
There you go. Hey, you dropped that one, Jay.
Yeah,
KK Slider performances. Let's fucking go! Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh Lord! Oh, all of KK. Oh goodness!
All right.
All of KK Slider.
Yeah.
Shit!
I need a cold shower.
KK Jazz. KK Swing. KK Slack Key. Oh Lordy, take me away!
All right.
Whoo!
A lot of KKs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of KKs.
Don't throw on an extra K.
I know,
You'll be in trouble.
That's what I was saying.
No. It's the KK. It's the white dog. That's the good one.
There we go. All right.
No.
I just want to make sure. Oh, it's so.
Yep.
Easy.
All right.
Yep.
That's what I say.
You're tiptoeing, big
you
boy.
got it. You got it.
Tiptoeing,
You got it. But all right. Well, hey, that's good news out there for all the Nintendo people out there, man. Y'all can rock out.
Yeah.
All right, well, and then we'll go to our final story. So far, we have upcoming anime, John Wick.
Ooh,
yeah.
buddy.
Going to that world of John Wick, man. They revealed it's going to be a prequel to the film series, but it's going to be anime style, man. So, it looks like during a recent interview, I believe director Chad Stahelski, the co-creator, director all of the 4 John Wick films, confirmed the news. Basically, he was like, they're knee-deep in development, and the anime will explore events preceding the original 2014 film, potentially revealing the fabled impossible task that allowed John to retire from his life as an assassin. So we get to find out what that task was.
Fuck yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm here for that, man.
I like that it's an anime.
Yeah.
Just not because I'm a fucking weeb, but because I don't know. I know Keanu Reeves is also a weeb too, and so he'll be able to really take the franchise and that weirder, more outrageous. Because that's the thing, the overtop violence that this franchise is known for.
Right.
And it's instead of them trying to do fucking weird deep fake CGI stuff to make Keanu Reeves look younger, or even just, God forbid, trying to make a whole other trilogy of movies just on the younger years of John Wick. It's no, this is a self-contained TV show, and I like it. I'm here for it. So
that's what's up, man. Yeah. What about you, Shawn?
I'm for it. I'm a huge John Wick fan. I hope Keanu is voicing Wick.
I would think so.
And I hope nobody else. And then the style of, was it Terminator 0?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Have you watched it?
I haven't seen all of it yet.
Okay,
I still need to finish it.
But that kind of style would be money.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm right there. I'm right there with you.
As soon as it comes out, I'll watch it.
Oh, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, man. It don't matter what it's coming on. I'm watching it, man. I'm watching it. Hopefully it's one of the
What's
apps.
the other one? The ballerina or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's coming out.
Yeah,
soon.
that's a spinoff that's coming out, and I want to say it should be dropping. Yeah, Ballerina. Yeah, and that should be dropping soon. I think next year.
Okay,
next year I think. But nah, I'm right there with you. Sometimes I go back and I'll just rewatch one of the John Wicks. I'll just pick one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying because they're all of it is fire, and it's just it kills me to find out man how they keep getting better and better. Oh man, it gets more gruesome, more moves that you've never seen before.
Right.
And so I want to see that in anime form, which obviously they can do way more in anime form, more liberty to do so. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I'm right there with you as far as being a big fan of the franchise. They're milking this one. And I'm not mad at this one.
No.
You can milk this one.
Yeah.
For real.
I feel though each movie, that every action scene was closer and closer to the beginning of the movie. In one, it was 45 minutes into the movie, and then you started seeing him whip ass.
Right.
2, it was 10 minutes or 15 minutes into the movie. And
Yeah.
3, it was boom.
Like an idiot.
Right.
Yep.
You're done.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, hey, man, all of my John Wick fans out there, man, hopefully y'all are excited. We clearly are, so we definitely can't wait for all of that. And yeah, I think that about wraps up our news segment that we have so far, unless you got something.
I've got something.
Okay,
this
what's
is attached
up?
to a little story that's also attached to a gift that I gave you earlier.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
okay.
So for viewers or listeners at home, you may or may not be familiar with Redbox.
That's right.
Yeah, Redbox, the little DVD rental stations where they pop up along our gas stations, our convenience stores. You see them everywhere. And it's like, okay, it's sort of like, yeah, Blockbuster. Excuse me. They're sort of like Blockbuster, just sort of like, yeah, you can just grab a little DVD for the night, whatever, and then return it back the next day. You just want to grab like a little DVD to watch or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. They went bankrupt.
Yes, they did. We talked about it too.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
And the company's sold. Like they're shut down. Like there's no company in existence anymore, right? The Redbox stations are still there, Chief.
They are.
And people on TikTok discovered that you can go up to the Redbox and get a DVD from the Redbox, and it won't charge you a fucking dime.
What?
You take your credit card, you take your debit card, you swipe it, you go to the Redbox DVD station, you can select up to 3 movies to rent at the same time.
Okay.
And then you get the movies and you fucking keep those because there's no fees, there's no charges. The company literally doesn't exist anymore. So people are like literally just waiting for people to come by to like take those things apart and scrap them for parts. There's some of those machines that are like already shut down or like kind of glitching out.
Yeah.
And you want to know how I know this?
How do you know this?
It's because the second Alicia told me that this was a thing, it was a cozy Tuesday night in our humble abode. And I was like, you want to fucking go and get some DVDs, babe? And she was like, are you sure? I was like, yes. So we ran to several red boxes and we came back home with 20 DVDs.
God damn, really?
I now own both Venom 1 and Venom 2. I own The Meg on DVD. I own fucking DVDs of Nightmare Before Christmas, Willy's Wonderland. That's another Nicolas Cage movie that you should watch, where it's basically him beating the shit out of the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
So there you go. I feel like any millennial dad can really just relate to wanting to beat the shit out of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. It's like, get the fuck out of here, you stupid animatronic. Freddy Fazbear, what the fuck are you even? Golden Freddy, get over. I don't care what your fucking lore is. Get your... See, I was going to listen to this episode and want to kick my ass. I don't fucking care. I'll beat the shit out of those animatronics any day.
Damn.
Where did that come from? Holy shit, I am pissed off.
You
Anyway,
are a little bit. I'm just a little.
so for Jason, I got him Bad Boys for Life because that was one of the last movies, one of the more recent movies that was added to it. And now you can just pick up that fucking shit for free, man. I own John Wick 4. I got Barbie for a friend of mine. Let's see what else. I got a couple for Aunt Shawn. Let me think of a couple movies that you would. I'm trying to think of a couple of movies that you would like that you can go through there. Like, you know what? Literally, you and I, we can just go down to the food line together. There's a fucking red box right over there. It was starting to glitch out on me, but I feel like they might have fine-tuned the issue, or maybe they didn't because the fucking company's closed. Who knows?
Who knows?
We can
right?
figure out what movies you might like. We could get you a couple of DVDs too. So point is, go out there, collect the physical media. I know that we don't really we were talking about no one really has a DVD player anymore. No one, even on gaming consoles, they're getting rid of the disc readers.
Right.
But you know what? Shit's important because when the Redbox went completely bankrupt, they shut down their website where people could also buy movies off of too for streaming.
Man,
you don't have those movies anymore once it's cut off from streaming. Yeah. You know what you will have forever? That fucking DVD, baby.
Let's go.
That fucking DVD.
That's right. That's right. That's right, man. Man,
So steal, folks.
We go.
That's the moral of the story. Steal from corporations that went bankrupt. They played a stupid game. They won a stupid prize trying to do corner store DVD rentals. And you want to know the thing that we discovered is that the reason why this failed so spectacularly is just how many they put in a single area. We have a pretty quiet little neighborhood. There's at least 4 within a 2-mile radius of our house. house.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You do not need that many. Like,
Man.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. And speaking of, like, you brought up Blockbuster, the last remaining Blockbuster, I believe, ultimately did close, like maybe a couple of days ago.
No.
The one in it's Washington. I want to say Washington.
Yeah, Washington State.
Yeah.
Somewhere up north where it's cold and rainy and miserable, except for that Blockbuster.
Yeah,
No.
man. Yep. So, but nah, man, that's fire, man. Hey, you done put it out there, man. So
did.
I put it out there.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got my 20 DVDs. I'm good.
You good now? I got it.
I don't need any more, Chief. Hey, if you got here's the thing that Alicia told me. Apparently, Twister is like the gold mine, like the 1996 Twister movie.
Okay. Really?
They put it in there because Twisters was coming out right before they went bankrupt and they shut everything down. And it's the one movie that apparently, like, the machines don't spit out.
Oh, wow.
So you can try to get Twister, and if you're lucky, you may get it, but it's apparently hard as shit to do. So that's the holographic Pokemon card. You get fucking 1996 Twister from the red box. You're eating good, Chief.
You eating good, man. That's amazing, yo.
Buy a lotto ticket from the gas station right next to the red box.
After you get that, Jesus. All right, man. That's awesome news, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, hey, go ahead and do your thing, man. If they're around. You know, you heard it here first, man. You know, so I'm gonna tell some people. We gotta let people know about this. You know, but yeah, no, man, DVD players, yo, so freaking crazy. I'm just like, because my dad has like a whole library of like DVDs. Is like,
yeah.
I don't know what to do with.
When Rigel told me about it before the show, I was like, man, when you and I worked at the big store, I would sit there and look at the release dates of all these, you know, upcoming Marvel films or whatever film it was that was coming out, and I would pre-order the steelbook or the DVD with the steelbook or whatever.
Yeah, the deluxe,
just to have it.
Just to have it. Yeah,
but I would never open it. Right. I would never watch them.
It's just there.
Yeah, but now like I can just stream everything.
Man.
So, but I mean, if you got a DVD player, go create anarchy and start fucking up Redbox.
This might drive up the DVD physical, players again, man.
Yeah.
This might, who knows? But yeah, that's good shit, man. I'm hyped. I gotta tell. Hey, spread the word. Heard it from Roger. All right. Well, thank you for doing God's work, man.
Oh, you're welcome, my friends. In the name of the 7 C's, internet piracy, I am here for thee.
There we go.
We don our Guy Fawkes masks.
Yeah, man. I love it. All right. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed and loved our breaking news headlines. So, and as always, make sure you follow us at the comic section. Whenever a news story breaks, we'll be posting about it, and definitely let us know your thoughts on all of those stories and then some. All right. And then we'll go ahead and move right on along to coming soon previews, where we have a couple of previews to talk about. And this first one I saw was very interesting, intriguing, because I know, Halloween, was still in the air, and this looks like, a little bit of a horror, but maybe like psychological thriller, possible horror. But the movie is called Presence. So, I don't know if you are aware of Presence, like if you've heard any rumblings about the film, but
I would like some presents.
Oh, we all
Christmas
would.
is coming up.
Christmas is
like
coming up.
Presents.
This might be a Christmas present.
Hey,
who knows?
okay.
Depends. Depends if we'll see what y'all think about it. Y'all ready to check it out?
Let's do it.
All right.
What's it like?
What's what like?
I never had anybody die.
Scary. And it goes on.
What do you mean?
Like the world cracks apart. You fall into this hole. And the sides are mud, and you can't get out. You wonder where they are. and you wonder what it would be like if you were there too.
All right. What's your thoughts?
Looks creepy as shit.
It do. I mean, it's neon. Neon to me is, akin to that A24, film studio where it's like, okay, when they drop something, it's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
A little different. A little like, I don't know.
Had nothing to do with presents.
No, there were no presents in there, Chief.
But a presence.
Yes.
Oh.
The presents.
Yeah. With
Of
C.
somebody or something.
I mean, I don't, I try to, overpronounce the C. Maybe that'll help. But yeah. Presence. That always bothered me too, man. I'm like, I never understood that. Like the things sound too much alike, and just like.
Read and read.
Yeah. I'm like, what we doing?
It's almost like the English language is fucking stupid.
It almost sounds like that. Yes.
Almost?
I agree.
Almost.
But yeah, I mean, this looks kind of, a little different. It's coming out in January. So,
All right.
This kind of like, all right, I'm not mad at it.
I like the floating camera perspective with it. I love that seems to be shot from the perspective of whatever presence is haunting these fuckers.
Right.
No, I'm all for this movie.
Okay.
Seems great.
All right. I mean, this might not, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it in theaters, but I'm definitely down to watch it. I'm just like, maybe. I don't know. But this does look kind of creepy though. I'm here for it. All right. Well, we'll move on from that trailer to an upcoming look ahead. Yeah. All right. 2025 is here. Because this year is already pretty much over, but it's like we got a lot of stuff to look forward to next year. A lot of big movies, a lot of big tent poles. Like, we got Superman dropping in June.
Oh yeah, that's
June,
right.
That's
shit.
I know. That's right.
Oh god, I'm not ready for that fucking
around.
headache with the fucking fan base yelling.
Can I just say I have a theory on when that trailer's dropping.
When Superman's dropping?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because
we were talking about this last
I listened
time.
to 300 and 301 today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say during the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You know what? Yeah.
It's February.
It is February.
So, we're kind of, because that's what we predicted, right? Like, y'all were
I was
saying,
saying
February.
yes. I was saying that was around the time. I said Black History Month.
Yeah.
And was like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta drop it on Black History Month. All right. Whatever. But that movie, man, it's like a bunch of new stuff coming.
There's a shit ton of stuff next year. But I'm hyped for.
Yeah, but Marvel Studios, they put out their little reel of what's to come. What's going on Disney Plus. Primarily, it's going to be Disney Plus stuff. And man, there a lot of people have been talking about it. Got a lot of messages about it.
Right. Yeah.
And without further ado, you already take a look ahead of 2025 from Marvel Studios.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I brought you here to offer you an opportunity.
Oh, I smell what you're stepping in. It's gonna get good.
It's been some time, hasn't it? You've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
I wonder if your darker half would agree. Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you?
A really good one.
Miss me.
Oh! I want to build something undeniable.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Up for an adventure? The battle they will sing about for ages.
You can slate whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for Wonder Man. I was born to play this character.
And we both have a lot riding on this.
You better not mess this up. I know.
I am ready.
I am Marvel Jesus.
We have a long road ahead of us. Much to do.
Oh my God!
All right, looking ahead, 2025, Disney Plus, Marvel Studios said they ain't playing no more games out here, y'all. They ready. They ready.
Good shit. Good
They
shit
ready.
all around.
I'm fucking harder than Chinese algebra right now for this.
Oh my God. All right. Okay. I'm just getting a mix of emotions from both. I'm just saying, from Rigel and Shawn.
Let's be honest. Let's be real here. We're all horny for Daredevil. Okay?
No, we are.
Yeah.
We are. We
so
are.
horny.
We are.
Just what that cast went through. So Vincent, I know I'm a butcher's last name.
D'Onofrio.
That guy.
There we go. I got you.
The petition that he put out to save everybody's jobs.
Yes.
Just shows how invested him, Charlie, and everybody else are with these characters.
Yeah.
Is amazing to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I like months ago, I thought that fucker was coming out this year.
Yep.
But it's not until next year.
Yeah.
And Rigel just popped that balloon for me.
Bit.
Regardless, I would rather them take their time with it and make it great,
Right.
than rush it and it be dog shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's coming out right around the corner. It's coming out in March.
Right.
So, I mean, that's not long.
No, it's not.
So,
It's
like
not
a few
long.
months. Yeah.
But still, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
We were talking before the show. Season 1 was probably one of my favorite. The hallway scene, the one shot.
Yep.
If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix, or no, it's on Disney Plus now, right?
Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Then they did it again with Punisher when he was in jail.
Yeah.
He fucked a lot of people up.
Yeah, he did.
Watch it.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
I 100% love Daredevil. I love the concept of what they're doing with it. I wish that he would get more big screen time with some of the other characters.
Okay.
Throw him in with Spider-Man here and there.
All right.
Introduce him to Deadpool. We're good.
You good? All right. Okay.
Yep.
All right. What about you, Roger?
Oh no, I'm fucking so hyped for this shit. Like it looks so good. Like I was telling Shawn outside, like I just want to rewatch all of Daredevil season 1 through 3 again, just to re-experience it because it's been a while, and 2, just I love the character. The show looks great. It looks fantastic. I love all the other little tidbits and previews. I love the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Like we finally have images of like what that show looks like, and it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
I like the little tease of like season 3 of What If. I'm not excited for What If Zombies, I'll be honest for you.
Are you not,
just, like,
not for the Marvel Zombies?
Just that one episode of the What If from season 1. That was more than enough for me. Like
Okay.
we've got enough.
All
We've got
right.
enough, G. We didn't need like a whole spin-off show.
I guess.
But yeah, I'm excited for Ironheart too.
Yeah,
That looks great.
man.
Wonder Man, I have no idea what that show's going to be about, but that looks fucking fun.
It seems like it's about a show of a guy casting for a show.
Yeah.
And then Trevor's back.
Trevor's back.
Trevor's back. Trevor's back. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm Ironheart. Another
man.
good one. But Jaden, we watched this the other night, and Jaden, he was like, they're really trying hard with these Marvel zombies, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They are. They really pushing it like, hold on, man. We going to make this work.
It says a lot that the teenager that is very much honestly like the target demographic for that show is like, oh,
Like,
yeah, they're really trying to make that a
trying
thing,
to make it,
aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they are.
okay.
They are. Man, y'all already know what I'm waiting for, man. Come on, man. Eyes of
Eyes of
Wakanda, man.
Wakanda.
Come on, let's go, man. I'm ready. Hey, look, the animation style, I'm here for it. I'm ready to go back to Wakanda. I'm ready to go back home. Okay, I need to go back to my home, man. Wakanda. That's what I need in my life, man. But yeah, obviously Daredevil, I'm here. You see your boy Punisher in here. I mean, you got the whole cast. You got everybody back, yo. So I'm super hyped for that. What If? I'm right there with you. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I mean, that's dropping January. Like that's right there.
Yeah.
What If is December 22nd. So that's next month.
Yeah.
We got Deadpool and Wolverine that's coming out in a couple of days on November 12th.
Yep.
Ironheart. I mean, I'm ready for it. And this is much needed. This is like more of that, Marvel needs that, that shot of adrenaline. I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine was one of those shots right before. And it's like, all right, we got to keep this momentum going. I mean, we got Captain America drop in February. So, I mean, it's
Thunderbolts, Asterix.
Thunderbolts, Asterix. Yep. So then we got Fantastic Four next year. So it's like, man, it's a lot going on. And
they let a little air out when they said Blade was getting kicked off the fucking list.
And that's what I'm saying. They're like, hey, look, and we talked about this last week, or you weren't here last week.
I wasn't here last week. I was dead.
You were gone.
You and the Ant.
Me and Ant, yeah. And we were talking, and Mahershala was actually happy about it. Like he was like, no, I want this to happen. So that way, like, I want it off the schedule so we can really like get it down. Just like you were saying, like, hey,
take your time.
Take your time. Don't rush it. Yeah. If we got a permanent, well, I won't say permanently. It's not going to be permanently delayed, but it's like, hey, let's take it off. Let all this other stuff, do what it's supposed to do, and we'll come back to it. You know what I'm saying? They're probably working on it, trying to find Iron Klein and all that stuff now.
It's still going to be there.
It's still going to be there.
It's been through 2 directors.
Yeah.
It's been through several writers. Several actors have walked off the set.
But don't you think that's going back to what your point was?
Yes.
Like, hey, let's take our time, man. Like, hey, if that happens, all right, cool. And let's just really sit down and get this
But it
right.
was supposed to come out 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was. It was
sad.
Alas, yeah.
You know, things happen.
Like sprinkle Blade in some other shit to
we
tease
did.
them up.
Blade was in this?
Oh, I didn't see him in that.
Yeah, it was like it was a blink second of like, the brother with the jacket and the sword right there. It was real quick. It was like a blink.
It must have, I blinked.
Yep. I'm going to be honest. I blinked too, Chief. I did not see him in that either. But that was like a very, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. It was, because I think somebody posted on like a still shot.
Okay.
So it's like, okay. Right. But it was really, really fast. So hey, and then Wonder Man, I'm looking forward to this. I'm with y'all. I'm like, okay, this is going to be an interesting concept, and I'm here for it. And that one's coming out December of next year. So,
wow.
So you got a little bit of a wait on that, but either way, though, I am definitely here for it. I'm excited, and I'm ready. I'm ready.
Nice.
For this.
I'm ready. I'm so ready for Daredevil.
Yeah.
I may go back and rewatch it.
It might be, man, and it's supposed to be like the longest episode series that Marvel's put out.
Oh, really?
Like, I think like this is gonna be like 26 episodes, or this is legit like a long.
But is it gonna be broken up like season 1, part 1, season 1, part 2?
I hope not.
No, I hope not either. Just let it go. Let it flow.
Just let it go.
Yeah, man. Let it go. Come on, man.
Oh, I'm so
Frozen.
excited for it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll definitely hear our thoughts on all of those reviews whenever that does happen. And then our last trailer to talk about, man, I really super intrigued to get y'all thoughts on this, and the people, the viewers, the listeners. It's holiday season. People starting to spend that money. You talked about corporations,
That's right.
Doing some foul stuff. Well, Netflix has a new, I believe, documentary entitled "Buy Now: The Shopping Conspiracy." That's about to drop. I believe it's going to drop in, I think, about a week and a half or so. Okay. But it just kind of goes along with what you're saying. And holiday season, this is where people are spending. It's like, all right, cool. Christmas is coming. We got to, Black Friday, all of that stuff.
Right.
We got to start spending and spending. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's that time.
I dreaded those days. When
oh my God.
Retail.
It's that time. It's that time again. And it comes fast right there.
3 a.m. You had to wake up.
Yep.
All right. Well, this right here is super interesting because I saw it. I was like, oh, yeah, we got to talk about this on the pod. So without further ado, y'all ready to check out the trailer for Buy Now: The Shopping Conspiracy?
Let's do it.
All right.
Buying new stuff feels great, right? The problem is that every year we're consuming more, producing more, and there's a flip side to that that no one wants you to see.
I
was president of the Adidas brand.
I started at Apple.
I worked at Amazon for 15 years. It's a highly refined science to get you to buy stuff.
They know you. Like, we know you.
We were constantly developing new ways to get you to buy. Influencing your behavior in subtle ways that you'd never even realize. And every trick in the book is being used to hide what's really going on.
Look at this bag. They're doing what marketers always do, which is showing you the shiny little thing over here.
By Gucci.
Because they don't want you to look at what they're doing over here.
This is what they do with unwanted merchandise.
Amazon was dumping into landfills toys.
The voices of we're going to protect the business win out over the little voice in your head saying, should we really be doing this?
These things are hazardous waste. We're drinking them, breathing them, and they're poison.
It just becomes this cycle of pain that may be providing you and your family with a lovely lifestyle. But you have to still reconcile that with things that are important to you as a human being.
Everybody wants to believe that the company that they're working for is not evil.
We can decide that this is not the way that we want to live and move it in a different direction.
Every industry needs to stop putting it on the consumer. Stop making it our responsibility. It's yours.
Life is about experiences and the people that we're with, and the stuff that we have supports it, but it's not the end. Whoever dies with the most stuff does not win.
All right, what's your thoughts? Buy now, The Shopping Conspiracy, dropping November 20th on Netflix.
I'm a whore for docuseries.
Okay,
I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be watching that.
Yeah.
Same here.
No.
And go ahead. I was going to say that it is just like they were saying in the trailer, like there's so many like subtle tricks and things that like as soon as you start to notice one of them, you're like, oh, wait a minute. That like the whole like me be on my rant about like I don't do social media as much as I used to anymore. It's like, ever since then, when I do log back into the social media, like I'm just like, all of this is fucking ads for the most part now. Like there's barely anything that actually is like people that I talk about anymore.
Right.
And these ads are getting even more like now it's getting to a point where like they fucking know that they got us locked in. And it's like, oh, we can get fucking lazy with this shit. There was the other day I was listening to the like I forget what it was. I was just like listening to the radio as I was like coming in, and one of the ads literally had a line that said, "Retail therapy makes you feel good," and I'm just like,
yeah,
that.
I've heard that ad before.
That's like, that's you're just saying the quiet part out loud now.
Basically,
like, Yeah, like no. We all agree that like, okay, yeah, sure. Like giving yourself a little dopamine rush of like buying yourself a little trinket is like, okay, that can make you feel good. That's not actually fixing shit though, bro. Like,
nah, I'm right there with you because it's just you see it all the time. You like you said, you either see it or you hear it, and it's just constantly sell or buy. It's reminds me of that movie, They Live. Roddy Piper and with the glasses, and it's like, buy, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's what I feel like I got those glasses on all the time. That's all I see.
It's like that saying, keeping up with the Joneses.
Right.
Yeah. Like you always want to have something that somebody else has, but you want to have it better or more than them.
Yeah.
So then you end up obviously going broke trying to be there.
Yeah. And it's just like, I feel like the timing of this is perfect because holiday season and
greedy motherfucker.
Yeah, super greedy, man. And you just kind of look at it, it's like, man, this is just stuff. like ultimately, it's like, okay, this is shiny new stuff for the moment, but then it'd be like after about like maybe 2 months, maybe not even that, maybe a month, you're like, oh, well, there's that thing I bought. Like, why did I buy that again?
Yep.
What was it?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of regret sometimes whenever I look at my Xbox sitting there collecting dust. I'm like, fuck, I regret that.
I'm just saying, I just feel like, this right here, I encourage everyone out there to check it out because I mean, we've all fallen for it. Like I said, there was an ad that popped up like, dang, you know what? I do need something like that. Then you go home and it's on your mind, like at least for me, right? If I see something that I want, I won't immediately buy it. I'll just be like, oh, that seemed pretty cool. And then I'll go home and, if it's still on my mind, I'm like, huh. But of course, if it's on my mind, I might say it and I might, stupid me, Google it. And that's the worst thing you could do. If you Google it one time, then the rest of the time you go on social media, not even social media, you go on a website, you see an ad for that one thing that you Googled and you're like, what the hell it's just following me. It's following me. Okay. Then it's like, damn, maybe I do need this. Maybe I should go ahead and buy it. I mean, it don't cost that much. I mean, I don't need to, if I move this around, I think I should be it. All right. And then you end up, boom, you bought it.
Yep.
And then it's catching dust, looking at you like the Xbox. You're like, what the hell was I thinking?
I sit upstairs in my loft and I watch TV and I look at it, I'm like, I haven't fucking played that thing in 6 months.
Yeah. And there you go. And I just feel like this right here, it's all about design. It's all like, I feel like if you really want to get ahead in this society, study psychology.
Yep.
And I feel like you study psychology, that's all you really need, honestly, human behavior.
Here's another thing, too. These materialistic things you can't take with you when you die.
Yeah, exactly.
At all.
Unless you want to be buried with your Prada bag or whatever else that you have that's expensive.
Right. Yeah.
You can't take it with you.
And the crazy thing is, too, speaking of like those high fashion brands, like you do know, and I'm sure y'all probably know this because y'all more, well read, but the people who don't know, it's like, hey, you ever buy like a knockoff? Hey, guess who makes those knockoffs? That same company for the most part. No lie, I saw and it blew my mind, but it makes sense. It's like the Gucci, they also own their knockoff. So it's like, okay, well, if we only sell one of this, it's fine. We're selling like hundreds of this product that we know is technically a knockoff, but we still own.
Correct.
So it's like, hell, man.
And then you have those people that like do videos of the knockoffs and the real things, and they're like, look at this stitching, it's different than the real one. Yeah, they fucking did that on purpose to get your ass.
Exactly.
As soon as you buy it for $100 cheaper, you know what that corporation's saying? Gotcha, bitch.
That's it. High five. Another one. Another one.
Oh, yeah. The saying a sucker is born every second comes true when you people just start buying all this random shit.
Yep. There you go. There it is. So, hey, man, hopefully y'all all watch. I'm definitely going to watch this.
Yes.
And I will be doing a review on this because I cannot wait. Again, that's coming out November 20th. And, that's all the trailers that I have so far for this week. So definitely let us know your thoughts on all of those trailers. Obviously, there's way more trailers that came out. And, hey, can't get to all of them. But, of course, always make sure you follow us at the comic section so you can, let us know your thoughts on there, man. Comment on the trailers that are posted because there's always like 15, 20 trailers that drop almost every day now. So, but there you go. All right.
This is the season, quote unquote, for trailers.
There you go. That's right. All right. Well, and last but certainly not least, man, before we end out another great issue of the Comic Section podcast, we have our review segment. And, Rigel, Shawn, y'all got to watch some stuff.
Yeah.
Me, I ain't get to watch shit because I'm trying to catch up. But don't you worry. I'll get my reviews on Agatha because I'm going to finish that. And Penguin, Agatha and Penguin, I'm gonna finish this weekend, and then expect a review from me from one of those, if not both, next week. But other than that, though, y'all two watch some cool stuff, so I'm super excited to hear y'all thoughts on the things y'all watch. So who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead and go for it because I watched a couple of things. So first of all, I did finish Agatha all along, and I won't go into detail about it until like you've seen, so we can kind of talk a little bit more in depth. But I'll just go ahead and say that I fucking love this show.
Hey, all right.
I thought it was great. I thought it was really well written and really well acted. Like basically from beginning to end. There's like a couple of things that like looking back on the series, like so much of it like worked really well, and like it's one of those things where like once you do see the ending and you know what it's all about, you're just sort of like, there's so much fucking foreshadowing and so much fucking, it's like one of those things like rewatching it, you're just like, there's there's a lot of shit that like they were just dropping that like in the moment you're like, oh, okay, I could see how that could be a thing. You're like, oh, that was much bigger than I thought it was.
Okay.
Loved it all along. Ironically, Catherine Hahn, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely outstanding.
Come on, man.
Put more asses in the MCU, God damn it. Put more asses in the MCU. Catherine Hahn has broken the mold, and so we should follow suit with even more bare butts in the MCU. Fuck it. Not the fucking MODOK ass either. That one doesn't count. That's a CGI, but them cheeks weren't real.
Yeah,
all right,
they weren't real cheeks.
Nope.
There's only been 2 Marvel people that have shown their ass on
Showed
TV.
the booty?
Yeah. Hemsworth and Thor, and then her.
Oh, that's right. We did see Thor's crack.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So she's the first woman to do it.
Yeah, she's the first woman. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, no. So I really love the show. Really love the themes of it too. With like, it really dives into like what necessarily is a witch, because like there's so much that they talk about that like, yeah, sure, there's a lot of magic in it because it's like, you know, comic book TV show and all that stuff, but it's like all the stuff that they're talking about, like there's professions that like women did in order to survive in a system that was like trying to tear them down and destroy them, and then they were being persecuted for witchcraft, when it's like witches were some of our first scientists. Witches were some of our first like performers and entertainers within the Americas. Like witches like built this place up. Like, no, man, witches rock. Witches are awesome. And yeah, no, I think the 7th episode is probably my favorite one out of all of them. The finale, the very last episode too, that was like shit. Like fuck.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
But yeah, no, all in all, loved it. I give it like a solid 9 out of 10.
Hey, all right.
There's 1 or 2 things that like once both of you guys have watched it, like we can kind of talk a little bit more, because especially when it comes to 1 or 2 characters in particular, there was just 1 or 2 that I was like, you could have developed that one more. And also with one character in particular, I'm just like, okay, I see what you did, but that's kind of also fucking stupid. So,
all right.
Interested to see it.
I'm excited. Yeah, no.
If you watch the show, you probably know what I'm alluding to.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, no, solid 9 out of 10. Watch it. It is great. It is amazing. I've had The Witch's Road stuck in my head basically like all week long. Oof.
Yeah.
But then, so there's another movie that I've been meaning to watch for like a while now, and I finally took myself on like just a little like solo day. Like I had a day off on a Monday. Alicia was working, and everyone else was busy. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking go see this movie. Okay. And I went to go see the Wild Robot.
Ooh, I heard.
Went to go see it. In theaters.
Okay.
Went to go see a matinee show right at like 10:25 on a Monday.
Perfect.
I'm the only person in that fucking movie theater,
Fire.
right?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, bro, first of all, the experience was top notch, because I walk in, it's like the week of Halloween, and I fucking see a teenager in a banana costume right behind the concession stand. I'm like, oh, this is already an excellent day.
Yeah.
Get my popcorn and my little soda. I'm sitting there in a empty ass movie theater watching a fucking children's movie all by myself, and I'm just like, I'm having the time of my life. And
That's
then
the
I
best.
watch the movie, and by God, if it is not a masterpiece.
Whoa!
And I actually like, I don't mean that in like my like megalopolis, like, oh, it's a magic, gotta go see it, folks. Just genuinely is like a work of art, like top tier movie, like by far. Like it's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10.
Oh my God.
The animation is superb. Like there's a couple of scenes where like I'm literally watching, I'm literally blown away by just how gorgeous this looks.
Yeah.
The voice acting, because like they've got really stunning cast. You got your girl Lupita. She's the main robot, Roz in it.
Yeah.
But then you also have Pedro Pascal. He's the Fox character, and like it was one of those roles where it's like, oh, that was Pedro. Oh, he was voice acting. I didn't know that was him for a minute there. Like he did a fantastic job.
All right.
Matt Perry is in it, playing a fucking British beaver, and fucking. It sounds weird, but it works.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, and the whole story is basically about like this robot that's like a very futuristic society, but this robot ends up like crashed on like this forest island in the middle of like the Pacific or whatever. And so it's like a helper robot, and it's just like looking around trying to like find someone to help, but it's like it's surrounded by a bunch of animals. It's trying to learn their behaviors, but it's like it has no idea like what it can actually do to like help any of these creatures.
Yeah.
And then it comes across an egg from a gosling, and it like ends up like raising up this little baby goose, and it turns into this like incredible story about like just what motherhood is, what parenthood is, what it means to like raise a child that has like special needs and disabilities. All of this stuff, and just also like the importance of like community and like being there for each other. So I'll be fucking damned if I wasn't like in that fucking movie theater watching a children's movie, a grown ass man crying. Like there's legitimately a moment where like I'm just sitting there and just like a single tear just slides down my face.
Single tear.
I'm like, God fucking damn it. Fucking damn, this movie actually got me. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. So all that being said,
yeah,
gorgeous movie. If you have not seen it already, please do. I don't know if it's still in theaters, wherever you guys might be, but if at some point you ever see it on whatever streaming platform, watch it 100%. This is like a great movie. Just sit down, watch with the kids. It's genuinely funny. It's genuinely hilarious. It's genuinely heartfelt. Really well acted. Really great. All around 10 out of 10.
Hey, all right, man. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say I've got one last review.
Oh, okay.
This is the big one.
All
this
right.
is the one that I'm really excited about. Okay.
Okay.
It's this TV show. It's on Peacock. It's called Hysteria. Have you guys heard of this show?
I've heard of the show.
Okay.
I've
You've heard of it.
I hadn't watched it, but I've heard of it.
Okay. So let me tell you, this randomly came up like because Alicia was rewatching The Office one day. Whoa, surprisingly, she just decided, hey, I'm just going to rewatch The Office. Like, really? It's been so long since the last time you watched it. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we haven't had that in a fortnight here, The Office. So an ad for it started playing. I was like, it kind of caught my eye for one specific reason that I'll reveal later on. But the show's basically set in a small town. It's 1989, and it revolves around a bunch of two teenagers get kidnapped. And there's belief that like a satanic cult in this sleepy little town is the ones behind the kidnapping of these teenagers, and so it revolves around this main character Dylan with his friends Spud and Jen. I'm trying to remember the other character's name, but those three, they're in a band, and they're like more like into the like heavy metal, like heavy rock kind of scene, garage band. No one's like really showing up for any of their shows or anything. They're the losers of their high school. There's like the one girl that like Dylan wants to be with, and she just doesn't even give him the time of day. And then one day she does start giving him the time of day, because she thinks because he's into that metal shit, he has to have like, you know, some sort of interest in like the satanic stuff too. She was like, oh, he's got like a bad boy edge to him. And he's like, hey guys, why don't we lean into this a little bit and like make our band, you know, like a satanic band sort of sense.
All right.
So they end up creating like this whole like high school satanic cult, all while this like mystery of like what happened to these teenagers and like the paranoia from like the town, especially like the parents of the community rising up and like the whole satanic panic thing happening. And then also there does seem to be like some weird paranormal shit happening in this town that you're not sure like what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
And there are so many like great twists and turns. This show is written by Jamie Flanagan, brother of Mike Flanagan. So like, started watching it, I was like, oh, this is actually good.
Yeah.
Like shit. Okay, I thought this was just going to be cheesy fun, and there is cheese in it, but like, woo, it's actually like very deep, very compelling. It goes really deep into the what is a cult, what is like actually a satanic entity, how much is like the perception of a thing, like even if like, okay, like these kids, they aren't actually a satanic cult, but if they're all in the group together, like chanting and doing these little weird rituals, how's that any different from an actual Satanist though? Like,
okay.
That kind of mindset of like, if you believe that something is there, that can actually turn into that thing. But like, all in all, it was just a really, really great show, and it was utterly hilarious for multiple reasons, like very just well written. But the one thing that really just stole the show for me, and the reason why I loved it so much, and the whole reason why I started watching in the first place, is because it's got my boy Bruce Campbell in it, baby. Ash Williams himself plays the sheriff of the town, and he has some of the most hilarious, like he actually like does a great job like straight up acting. Like this is probably like one of his best like straight like acting roles I've seen him do.
Okay.
And it's just some genuinely like great humorous lines that he delivers throughout the show. I will never forget like the beginning of like the second episode. He picks Dylan up after a party or whatever, and like his hand is injured because he basically, not to get into spoilers, but like he does something to his hand to basically get him out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
All again to just impress this girl that he's been pining for the entire time. And then the sheriff's just looking at his hand like, no, kid, I'm going to tell you right now, whatever girl you're chasing after, she ain't worth it, man. Like no girl's worth that.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should try dating a nice girl. Like my granddaughter, Judy here, who is the girl that he's pining for.
Okay.
And you're just like, God fucking damn it. That is gold.
All right.
So yeah, honestly, again, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, man. Let's go. All right, man.
I'll also go ahead and say this. Tracy Whitehead, who is one of the like conservative Christian mothers of the show, villain of the fucking year.
All right.
Villain of the fucking year. Like,
gotta watch it.
Brilliant. Yeah, no, watch this.
Gotta watch. You said it's on Peacock?
It's on the cock, baby.
It's on the cock.
It's on the cock. Get that hysteria on the cock, baby.
Woo! Jesus. All right. There we go. Got some good reviews right there.
No
man.
shit.
Yeah, man. Roger pent up.
Yep, that's
Let
right.
it out. All right. Well, Shawn, what you get a chance to check out?
Oh man, I've watched a lot of stuff. So I forgot Supercell.
Okay.
Great.
Yep.
I watched Warrior. Great.
There we go.
I watched Tulsa King with Sly on Paramount Plus. Great.
Oh man, all right.
A show that I used to watch that was on last year is called Lioness. Came back this season. Phenomenal. Like the first 5 minutes of episode 1, action packed.
Okay.
It's got Zoe Saldana, it's got Nicole Kidman, Morgan Freeman. It's really, really great.
Yeah.
If you're into the military sort of style of filming and whatnot. And then I watched, like I said, I'm a whore for documentaries. I watched a documentary about Milli Vanilli.
Come on, man. Blame it on the rain.
So fucking good.
Yeah. All right.
So good. So everybody who lived through the 80s and 90s, you knew about this.
Yep.
And this wasn't the first rodeo for somebody getting bamboozled for lip singing.
You're right. Right.
The first group that he was a German producer or whatever. It was called Boney M or Boney M. I think it was Boney M.
Okay.
His basically MO was to go after African Americans and have them lip sync and then make money off of them and then eventually, exploit them.
Okay.
Or expose them.
Okay.
But Milli Vanilli, I think they went through three. It was three different original singers, but you had the two guys. One was from Paris, one was from Germany.
Yeah.
Which people could look at him and say, those guys ain't the ones that are singing.
Nah.
Like if you would hear them talk in interviews, you're like, that guy has a really deep German accent, and that guy doesn't speak a lick of English because he's from Paris.
Yeah.
So good. I didn't know that one of them had passed away. Rob passed away. Fab is still alive. It was great. What killed them though was when their agent put them up for a nominee for a Grammy. That is what exposed them, because it was against Tone Loc, Soul to Soul. Who was it? The Wendigo. Was it Wendigo Girls? I think it was them. And then there was another group that should have won. Instead, it went to Milli Vanilli.
I see.
And then that's what exposed them.
Yeah, because I remember the behind the music about Milli Vanilli when it came on VH1.
Oh, grab your shovel because this fucker goes deeper.
Oh man! All right, I'm excited. And what is it on?
It's on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus. Yeah.
So good.
Oh man. All right, man.
Because they really only had those 2 hits.
Those 2 hits, yeah.
And that was it. So like the producer told them, if you say anything, I'll fucking end you.
Yeah.
One of the original singers for Blame It on the Rain, I guess his people said something. Bye, you're out.
Wow.
Sorry, you get no more money from me.
Man.
Like they had Clive Davis in on it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like the whole record industry like all said, oh no, that's them singing. And then you had those 2 guys going, it ain't us singing.
No.
That's the first time somebody's ever had their Grammy stripped for them.
Wow.
It's so good.
Nah, yeah, I remember living through that, man. Like just remember Milli Vanilli being everywhere. They were huge. Like
massive.
And so to see that, and it's kind of funny because like even today where you have quote unquote celebrities or stars now that like number one, they're just not that talented.
No.
I mean, I know it was a blanket statement, but that applies to a lot of maybe some of your favorite singers that's out here, pop stars, it's just, and I feel like they owe a lot of their success to the issues that happened with Milli Vanilli. Like, kind of like, okay, they had to go through all of the fire for everyone else to be like, oh, okay, well, we could kind of do the same thing, but we ain't gonna end up like them.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the other way, but
what's crazy too is that like the way they got founded was because they were on this hit European show and they were basically backup dancers of the artist. And that's when the guy was like,
oh, I like those 2.
Yep.
We could do something with those 2.
Yep,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Because I remember they talked about that on the Behind the Music. Dang, I want to check that out.
And it's awesome. It gets dark.
Yeah.
I would give this like a 15 out of 10.
Damn. All right, man.
Nice. Like living through that.
Yeah.
And knowing the actual story, but not knowing how or who else got shafted during that. It's great.
Nah, man.
I mean, it's not great that they got shafted, but
it's
saying
just so much
the story
itself.
of it is great.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man.
And the one guy, Fab, who's still alive, like my man, he can actually sing now.
Right. Yeah. I think he's supposed to be dropping a new album very soon.
Yeah, and he's married. He's got 5 kids. It's an incredible story. If you don't know about Milli Vanilli, Google it.
Yeah.
Watch the docuseries on. It's actually a docu-movie on Paramount Plus. You will get hooked immediately.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
And then there was another one I watched today. It was called Waco American Apocalypse on Netflix. It was 3 episodes. If you don't know about Waco, like I said, I'm a whore for documentaries.
Nah, hey man, that's good stuff. Hey, documentaries, man, it's like that's the real deal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So they showed Timothy McVeigh out there at Waco, and then I think it was a year or 2 later, it was the Oklahoma City bombing on the same day that they went in. It was Waco, Texas. If you don't know about the Waco story, watch it.
Yeah, no, I know about that.
Hate to get real religious here, but this is why I don't go to church.
Yeah,
The longest book club ever.
Oh my God. You are not wrong. Oh my gosh.
Shit.
I've never heard that. It's the
most annoying book club with the most annoying fan base.
For real.
Yeah. I'm sorry if you go to church, that's on you. Great. I've always said this too. Churches are fronts for pedophiles. All they do is shift them around.
Oh my God. You know what? But you ain't wrong with a lot of that either, man. You're not. It's. I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep. No, you're
but
good.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah,
speaking.
You speaking truths right now. Nah,
but
man.
yeah, I like I said, if there's a docuseries that I somewhat know about or I've heard about or lived through or whatever, I'm gonna watch it.
Nah, for real.
I'm gonna whore myself out for it because
there we go.
They're so fucking good sometimes.
So good, yeah, man. That's amazing, yo. Oh, man, y'all dropped some heat today, man.
Yeah,
got so much more to watch now, man. Damn it, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna catch up, but it's fine because it's always fun to, just step by step, man. I'm gonna watch this. Now I gotta add that. Gotta add those shows. All right, there we have it, y'all. So
blame it on the rain.
You know what? Hey, man, wait a second.
I loved Milli Vanilli when I was growing up.
Yeah. No, it's I just remember like
it was just those two hits.
Yeah, their cassettes was everywhere, and
I told Ant while we were at work, I was like, yo, dude, I found this docu-movie about Milli Vanilli. He was like, I heard about her. Are you watching it? I'm like, I'm watching. He goes, is it good? I said, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then I started doing the blame it. I started dancing, and he was dancing with me.
Of course. And hopefully y'all, man, that was awesome, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed our our reviews, man. And yeah, man, as always, man, definitely let us know your thoughts on those reviews. Let us know of things you want us to watch. All right. And as always, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in every week, man. That about wraps up another amazing episode, issue 302 of the Comic Section Podcast. And hey, as always, man, of course I had to play this, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta
play us out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
A little blame it on the rain. But right, true. You want to let the people know where they can find you.
Yo, y'all can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at flash.photography.cause for my cosplay / personal content stuff, just to keep track of my life or whatever the fuck. You can also follow me at Always Sunny in Watchmen, where I sometimes be dropping memes when and if I feel like it. And you can also follow my lovely wife, Alicia-Joe, that's hyphen all spelled out, at Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. So,
yeah. There we go.
All
and
right.
Make sure you follow the other half of the Gruesome Twosome, Ant at Lucha.Vandross on IG. Give them a follow. You know what I'm saying? Always dropping some fire stuff in the stories of Lucha Vandross. And also the OG of the Comic Section Podcast, Lil CO. Make sure you follow them at Cut It Out Comics and Cosplay. And also, a friend of the show, co-host of the show, Comic Book John CBJ. Follow him at Comic Book John and his comic book imprint, Bright Light Comics, on social media. And of course, Shawn, you want to let the people know where they can find you, man?
You can find me on Instagram at Shawn09269, or you can follow us on Wicked Waffles at Wicked Waffles Food Truck LLC.
There we go. I'm getting, feeling it, man.
Right?
I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna watch that documentary.
It's so good.
I'm gonna watch it. Oh man! Of course, you're gonna follow yours truly, J Rock the Mic, on Facebook, IG, and Threads at JROCDAMIC. But most importantly, I need y'all to follow the Comic Section on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If you don't stop, and of course, YouTube. Shout out to our homie man Mar, always hooking us up with the fire video content. Make sure you subscribe and share and like and all that YouTube jargon. You know what I'm saying? Follow us at the Comic Section on there as well. But go to thecomicsectionnetwork.com. Again, that's thecomicsectionnetwork.com. You can find this episode, previous episode, Comic Section affiliated network shows, and fire merch from our partners, Exotic Enclave, man. We got some fire merch for the fall, so make sure y'all get over there and use promo code BESTFANSEVER. Save yourself 10% off on all the items in the Comic Section merch store. Don't worry, y'all. There's no pressure, all right? I know we talked about, corporations. We talked about, not spending, your hard-earned money, but hey, this is us, man. Y'all helping us out.
We're the little guys.
You know what I'm saying? We're bringing you some amazing content for over 5 years, 300 plus episodes. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to beg, but if I have to, do what I got to do. Bump this. You know what I'm saying? But no, I appreciate it. And thank you for all the people who've been tuning in and buying the merch and supporting the podcast. It means the world. And we're just going to keep getting better. We're going to keep growing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm going to get worse. I'm actively going to get worse.
You going to get worse?
It's going to be more of tonight just for forever. It's exactly, I'm just going to degrade more and more. I'll become an even worse version of myself. Stay tuned, folks. Tune in next week. I'm go full on diabolical mastermind villain.
Well, you are doing the villain scratch.
I am doing the villain. Yeah, I'm scratching my goatee
scratch the goatee,
right now.
You just need a cat in your lap to slowly pass.
Just thinking about some diabolical plans in your head right now.
Oh, yes. Many diabolical plans indeed. Many machinations. It's a bad day when the white boy be scheming, folks.
Oh, my God.
I am ready. I'm not ready to just be mischievous. I'm ready to be naughty.
Damn.
That's right. The Christmas season is up, and I'm getting on Santa's naughty list this year.
My God. Well, be on the lookout for Rigel's transformation. So make sure y'all tune in every week. Continue to tell a friend and tell a friend. And thank y'all so much for tuning in every week. And as always, man, I've been your host, Jason, alongside my very talented co-host,
Rigel,
Shawn.
And we'll catch y'all next week for a brand new issue of the Comic Section Podcast. Peace.
Hail our Dark Lord, Bruce Campbell.
You are now tuned in to the award-winning Comic Section Podcast Network.